Hey, cutie pies, I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is Young and the Restless edition. Today is Wednesday, June the 1st, 2022. Happy new month. I hope you guys are setting your goals for the month. All right, let's get right into it. This is Young and the Restless edition of What Happened on the Soaps. I'm not going to even hold you that long on it because it wasn't much. We see that let me just do this storyline and get them out of the way. So Phyllis and Jack are talking and whatever, and she just says she's happy and everything, and she's happy she doesn't have to think about Diane and all that. So they're sitting there, and Jack says, let's take a trip, let's go away or whatever. And she's like, yeah, let's do that. And then Diane comes in, and I'm like, Phyllis, you gonna lose your man being crazy? And Phyllis gets all over Jack and smooches and everything. And Diane comes over, and Jack said, we didn't even, Diane was like, oh, is this for my benefit or whatever? I'm not going to hold you long. And Jack says, we didn't even know you were here. She was like, I'm pretty sure Phyllis did. So Jack has to take a phone call. So Phyllis and Diane talk, and Phyllis just says Jack hates you. He hates you. I mean, it's so crazy how he hates you. And Diane was like, you know what they say about hate and all that passion he has for me, or whatever. I said, see, Phyllis, just be quiet. Like, why do you have to be like this? Why do you have to get so wound up tight? But anyway, so then we see that Phyllis goes ahead and she and Jack leave and they go back to the hotel. Baby, Phyllis gonna stick her tongue out at Diane. I said, get your childish self on. Are you childish? And so they go back to the hotel or whatever, and Diane gets a message that says, come get your mail. And she said, oh, Phyllis. And so Jack and Phyllis are upstairs, and she says, no, I'm not rushing this because of Diane. I want to be with you. And if anything, it did make me realize how much I do care about you. And I'm ready for us to take this to the next level. So anyway, they do what they do. And Diane come over to get the mail. And Jack and Phyllis come down. I said, now, Phyllis, it look like you playing this. And Jack said, Phyllis, it look like you playing this. And Diane, instead of leaving, because she got a mail, she said, I need to go through my correspondence. Y'all be killing me. And so Jack is like a little bit insecure about this. He's like, Phyllis, like, you playing this or whatever? She said, nah, I mean, I could have, but I didn't. She was like, Jack, I'm not. He was like, is Diane getting under your skin? He'd been asking her this or whatever. Like, are you doing this because Diane is here? Phyllis won't admit that that's what it is. So Jack is just like, he could tell that she's bothered and she putting on kissing him. I'm like, Phyllis, stop getting in your head. You're going to lose this man being this way. So Jack said, I'm going to wait on my car side. So then Diane and Phyllis get into it or whatever because Diane is getting under Phyllis' skin. And she said, you doing all this for my benefit. And then Phyllis is just going off on Diane. Jack will never be with you. He'll never forgive you. You just want this real, like, but Phyllis is telling the truth. She said, you just want it to be you, Kyle, Jack, and Harrison or whatever, but it'll never be that. And I accelerated the relationship because you came back in town and all. And she just went off. And there go Jack standing at the door. I said, sir, why you didn't get your key and go, take your ass on home? Instead of embarrassing my girl. But this is Phyllis' fault. Phyllis, if you lose Jack, this is all on you and yo. Oh, you just. Oh, let's move right along. Just annoyed me today. So then we see, and I told you I'm not gonna hold you long. So then we see Summer, Kyle, and Victor. They done call Victor over to tell him we gonna go ahead and put this restraining order on Ashlyn to keep him away from Harrison. Now Kyle is wavering back and forth. He's like, nah. And they said, no, you need to do this. And Victor said, and I'll put one on your mama. And Summer's like, uncomfortable. Kyle says, I'm building a relationship with my mom. I said, you know, he want his mama there. Y'all gonna have to get over Diane being there. He wants her there. But he with Victor, but they do say we'll, take this, but we have Kyle wants to be careful because he doesn't want to do too much that could hurt Harrison. And so they're like, okay, we won't rush it or whatever. So cool. So then we see that Kyle and Summer talk later on because Victor has left. He got Michael Baldwin on it and he's left. So they talk later on and she tells him, you remember that night when Harrison had that nightmare because he saw graveyards and all that because Ashton had told him he had cancer and the little boy thought his father was gonna die. or whatever. She said, yeah, that's what Ashley did. You need, like, Summer is the backbone on this right here. Like, she gonna be, if they stay together, she's gonna be the one to fight the battles, because she like her mama, but she don't got the overthinkingness that Phyllis has or whatever. She's the calm version of Phyllis because she get that from Nick, I guess. But anyways, she just like, we gonna get this done, or whatever. And he was like, yeah, you right. So then, okay, so then we see that Ashlyn was sitting down, having a eat something to eat at society, and Adam come in. Now Adam is telling Ashlyn, oh, Victoria's gone. Oh, she left because she's over you. You'll never win her back. You know his plan is to make Ashlyn want to fight with Victoria. It works because he says, it sounds like you want me gone out of town because Victoria, but I'm sure she'll be back. You just want me to leave town. Ashlyn is playing right into Adam's hand, and Adam is like, yes, because she's moved on and you'll never get her to forgive you. And he said, Adam said, Ashley said, watch me. I said, yep, that's exactly what Adam wants you to do. Take it as a challenge. So then Ashton get a text message on his phone, and it says, the nanny is at the park with Harrison alone. Now you know he want to see Harrison, and so I guess he has his people watching Harrison or whatever, so that he can get some alone time with him. So then he go over to the park, and the nanny is like, "Oh no, I think her name is Linda." She like, "Oh no, I know who you are, but I," and he keep trying to get her to leave, and she like, I'm not going nowhere." So then Kyle and Michael come up, and they send Harrison off to get some ice cream with the nanny. And so then Michael says, "Can I?" Because he said, "If I knew I needed to bring lawyers to the park, I have a team full of lawyers or whatever." And Michael said, "Can I?" And no, Kyle said, "No, I'll do it." I said, "Well, look, you who got some backbone now." But anyways, so then Kyle tells him, "We put a restraining order on you," and he said, "What?" And he says, "Yes, you can't come within I don't know how long, but you can't come within so many feet of Harrison. You can't be around him. You can't see him. You can't do all this." And Ashley said, "I got a team of lawyers ready for stuff like this. I'm gonna go ahead and get them on it because you can't keep me from him." And then Michael said, "Oh, please, because I can't wait to go to court and get you on the stand and let you say how you told a little boy you was dying of cancer and how that affected him, yada yada yada." I mean, what can Harrison do? And Kyle said, if you love him, you leave him alone. Now, I am conflicted because Ashley be getting on my nerves or whatever. But I also feel like, because I be like, y'all, I don't know, because he did lie to the little boy. Like, he told the little boy he had cancer. And if he had did that, I could be like, well, y'all could let him see him once supervised. But because he did that, I don't know. Let's move right along. So then we see Adam had text Sally and said his plan is going to, according to how he wanted to go. But then he go over there, and Victor is in his seat, and so he's like, "What you doing here?" And he was like, so he tells him, "I feel like you are gonna remove." He feels like Adam is not secure in his position, and Victor says there's no need to be. But he said, "What you won't do though is bad mouth Victoria and everything." And he says, "I'm not trying to badmouth her. I'm just saying, like, I need some security. You didn't make me CEO." And he said, and at Winters and Hamilton is over there, got that podcast going with Billy and everything. I came to you with that idea. I said we needed to do that, and you told me to do it. He said, "I greenlit it." He said, "But then all hell broke loose with Victoria." And so what Adam is pretty much saying is they over here about to merge, and he's in a little bit insecure because Sally has brought it up to him, and Ashlyn brought it up to him, that y'all not, the Newman Media not gonna be a powerhouse if this merger go ahead and go through. Once this merger with Hamilton and Winters and all that goes, Chancellor goes through. But anyways, he's just like, yeah, he's annoyed with Victor. I said her. He's annoyed with Victor because he's like, "Give me the reins so I could do what I'm supposed to do." And Victor says, "I told you." I told you you could do it. He said, "But then all hell broke loose, and Victoria had all this. Then you made Nikki CEO, so all my plans went by the way." And he said, "You don't have to keep reminding me we lost opportunities. I know this." So then Victor Adam says, "Well, it would help if you would tell me what you got planned for Ashlyn." So he tells him about the whole restraining order and everything, and Adam is just like, I think that's a little harsh because Harrison loves him. And he says no because Harrison is better off without him. And y'all, that was the Young and the Restless today. I got to go because I got to watch Bold and the Beautiful. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Even if you don't subscribe, that's okay. But hit that like button. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.